So let's start with our first question. Do you go running a lot? Mm, Actually, I'm not into running regularly because I think it's quite a time-consuming and tiring activity. And I'm going to be a ninth grader, and I have a lot of things to do, so I don't have time for running. Whenever I go running, I always feel quite dizzy and breathless. About 2 years ago, when I had my PE test at my school, um, I needed to run around the school ground for about 3 times, and when I finished it, I even threw up. And there are plenty of physical activities that I can try instead of running a lot. I think I think doing some light intensity exercise is easier and less tired than running. And in my opinion, running is a healthy and good activity, but it causes exhaustion to me, and I prefer to do some light intensity exercise, such as casual walking or cycling. Yeah. And the second question, where do you usually go running? Um, if I want to go running, I will choose the park near my house to run because it has a light and airy atmosphere, and it isn't so crowded that I can enjoy myself and don't need to be afraid of being stared at by anyone. And when I'm running in a park, I can escape from the noise in my city and refresh myself in a peaceful place. And I think running offers me the running in a park offers me a great experience with natural surroundings and fresh air, and it definitely makes my run more enjoyable. The next question, did you go running when you were a child? Yes, when I was a child, I used to run a lot with my father. When I was much younger, I'm an active and noisy child, so running was one of the most regular activities in my day. Besides, my parents didn't want me to spend hours reading comic books or watching TV, so they make me take time for some outdoor activities. And I used to run in the morning before my parents went to work because it was not it was not too hot in the morning, and so I didn't need to worry about getting sunburned. And I used to really like running, but now I no longer run because I have plenty of things to do, and I just don't don't like it anymore. And running is a really healthy activity that people want to keep fit or often try. And if I had more time, I would go running every day. And the final question, what do you prefer, running alone or running with friends? For me, I would prefer to run with my friends rather than run alone because we can have more fun, and I really like spending time with my friends. For example, I can talk with them when we are running, and I think we can get more motivation by running with friends. When running alone, I we if we cannot have the motivation to finish the set, or when we have some troubles with our legs, our legs while running, we don't have anyone to lend us a helping hand. And running with friends is an enjoyable and relaxing way to choose. And yeah, And I think still is a good memory with our friends when it comes to running. Yeah.